Hi there, and welcome to today's vlog. Well, there you go. I've still got COVID. Tested this morning. It's been over a week now. The slightly concerning thing is that 2 days' time I'm due to be taking two services on the Sunday. So hoping and praying that by then I will be clear and be able to take the services. Anyway, I thought today I'll just talk a little bit about our trip to the New Wine United 22 conference or gathering, which took place in Peterborough a couple of weeks ago. It was a great time, and it was lovely for Sue and myself to have all our family, our 3 children, 2 children-in-law, and 6 grandchildren all there, and it was a great event for people of all ages. The grandchildren absolutely loved all their activities, and the rest of us enjoyed it too. It's great to be together. There were worship sessions, seminars, activities of all sorts of kinds. But I want to just talk a little bit about some of the organisations that had stands there to talk about their ministries. It's sometimes thought erroneously that the church today is a bit of an irrelevance, that Christians don't really have much influence on society, but actually there were lots of organisations or charities that were displaying what they do at New Wine United 22, and I want to just talk a little bit about some of them because their ministry and what they do is really changing lives. There's Christians Against Poverty, a major organisations that, as the name suggests, help people out of poverty, helps them increasingly. It's a major issue. People find themselves in debt, struggling, don't know how to pay the bills. Christians Against Poverty is an organisation that was highly recommended by Martin Lewis of Money Saving Expert fame, and that's a great recommendation. They do a fantastic work, not only helping people out of poverty, but helping people to discover the love of God in Jesus. Compassion, a Christian organisation doing great work, helping in places where life is tough, where people are living in extreme poverty. Particularly, I know them for their ministry in sponsoring children, so that children can have education in places where maybe the parents couldn't afford education for the children. It makes such a difference in people's lives. Home for Good, their desire is that every child in the UK who needs a home should have a home, whether through fostering, adoption or similar. They're doing amazing work helping the children of our nation to discover love and security. Hope for Justice, a major organisation involved in helping prevent and help the victims of human trafficking and modern day slavery, which is such a vast issue. Sometimes we think slavery was abolished all those years ago, but there is modern slavery, people trafficked, children, adults, men and women. It's just a terrible thing, but Hope for Justice do a great work in addressing that issue. Transforming Lives for Good, again helping and supporting children who are struggling, and well, you can look up. They're doing a fantastic work. Transforming Lives for Good, World Vision, and Tear Fund were another couple of major charities doing in some way similar work, relief and development aid to those who are desperately struggling in our world today. So that's just a few of the organisations that were there, a few that I made a note of, living out the Christian gospel by helping, supporting, caring, loving, rescuing, if you like, in some cases, people in desperate situations. It's a reminder that the Christian gospel is a gospel of it's good news for everybody, God's love. But when we come to Christ, it has to be worked out. We need to allow God's love to flow from us to others who may be in desperate need. And these charities and many others living out the Christian faith, and if we can support them, all the better. And of course, if we go back in history, things like hospitals, education, support for those who are struggling in the workplace, trades unions even. A lot of this came out of Christians seeing a need, responding with God's love. So don't let anybody ever tell you that the Christians, that Christianity, that the Christian faith, that the church is not making a difference. But it's not only about supporting these charities, it's about how we live out our own lives, how we too, me and you, demonstrate the love of God in our lives. So thank you for listening. Hopefully next time I'll be COVID free. God bless you. Thank you again for listening today.